Alright guys, what's up? My name's Peyton McNair. We're doing our little motor skill project here. So I did mine a little bit different than everybody else because I'm doing Rubik's Cube, as you can see in the video. So this is a video of the first time on February 10th. This is my first completion of a Rubik's Cube ever in my life. So, I mean, I originally tried to do, just figure out completely blind by myself, but after attempting that for quite a while, I realized that that's not going to work. So I eventually looked up some tutorials on YouTube. So as you just saw me, I mixed up the cube. As you can see, the way I mixed it up, I didn't really know how to hold the Rubik's Cube, and I kind of just like swished it around in my fingers. All right, so we just started. You can see I'm looking around, trying to find pieces. You'll see throughout this that when I show you the next video, which is the video of me completing it for the final time of the 8 weeks, so on the 10th of January, so today, April 10th, you'll see I use the same technique. I know that there are faster techniques, but I wanted to show the actual motor skill, so therefore I wanted to show my learning and improvement of the same exact technique of the Rubik's Cube. So I know there's faster ways to do it, but we got to do it the same way, obviously. So as you guys can see, like I'm really thinking in my head, like, okay, I do this, and I'm pretty slow. As you could tell from the length of this video, I know that a lot of people are probably posting like 30-second videos of them just showing them doing it for the final time. I really wanted to document my progress overall, so I made sure to record this the first time I did it, and then record final time, if you want to count it that, to compare and contrast. So I'm mostly just gonna let this play out. I might give a little inside information, if you would. So as you guys can see, the way I'm turning it, I'm grabbing each side individually with my hand, and then you can see I'm contemplating on which side to grab. And then if you look at my head, I'm kind of going through it in my mind. I'm bobbing it, yes, 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 doing it this way, and then I gotta check it out, slowly turn to make sure I'm doing it right. And yeah, it takes me a while to do it for the first time. I think it took me somewhere around 5 minutes and 30 seconds or something like that. So yeah, we'll just continue. I guess we could talk about how I do the technique. So the technique, it's kind of hard to explain without actually showing you. You can go out and look at YouTube tutorials and try to find it, but it's kind of like the daisy technique. I don't know if that's exactly what they call it, but to start off, you make a daisy. So what I mean by that is you make the little flower, so you have the yellow in the middle, and then you have the flower petals, the white, that make a little plus sign on it. So you can think of a white plus, except the middle part is yellow. It kind of looks like a flower if you do it. Once you do that, you line up the sides. Honestly, forget about what I'm trying to tell you right now. It'd be too hard to explain. So, just letting you know that there's some detail. It'll be in the paper, so it's just hard to. I'm just trying to fill some time right now talking, because as you can see, I'm still going. Oh, wait, no, haven't finished yet. Nope. I'm still not very fast at it, obviously. Using my technique, because there's a lot of steps that you have to check and stuff. So using my technique isn't the most effective way to do it, but it was more like a beginner's method to do it. So come on. Once again, just pointing out that you can see my head. Yes, yes, yes. Just nodding along, like going through it through my mind. Because I attempted it quite a few times and I had to stop like midway through because I couldn't remember the next step. And then I have to go review and then do it again. I should note though that I originally huh? Yeah, okay. You can see I'm excited. I finally did it. So there we go. We got the 3x3 Rubik's Cube completed. Yeah, thumbs up. There we go. All right. Fast forward now. The 8 weeks, so 2 months. You can see I got a new Rubik's Cube. Oh, you can see the way I flick it around. I'm spinning it. I'm not doing the whole smush in my hand to mix it up. I actually know how to place my fingers on it, and I'm mixing it up fast. I have a new cube, as I was starting to say. The old one was kind of like a junky cube. So a buddy of mine had like a speed cube, if you would, that's like a little bit more better made. So I use that. It's a lot easier to use because each cube's completely in that color. Alright, starting. I gotta admit, one of the hardest part is the start because you have to look and form that flower, as I was starting to say, and you can see I'm like, come on, a little bit faster, faster. As you can see, as I flick it through my hands, like I can do the flicks kind of fast. Well, at least for me, fast. I know there's a lot of people who can do it way faster. But you see that, like, I'm doing moves pretty decently fast. So there's a lot of improvement on that aspect. I don't really have to think that much. Also, obviously I have to like look at it. Okay, I'm dealing with a red square here, so I have to move it this way. So then I move it there, and then I do my moves that I have to do, my little algorithm that I have to follow in order to get it, completed cube. In this run, I think I got like, I don't remember, what was it? A minute 45 seconds, maybe a minute 40. I don't know. You guys can see. It was a little bit slow of a run for me. I did end up getting down below 1 minute and 30 seconds because it kind of comes down to luck, depending on where the placement of the cubes. Because there's some like steps, if they're aligned properly, you can skip them. So it comes down to luck. So I didn't get lucky in this run. So that's why it took me a little bit longer. And there we go, completed cube. All right, guys, that's going to complete this assignment. Thumbs up, right?